This video is designed to show race directors how to send out email messages to participants. The first thing you need to do is get into the CMS side of your race, and what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we click on RaceManager Pro, which gets us to our tabs across the top. Notice right now that the entries and registration tab is selected, which gives me all of these sub-choices. To get to the messages menu, we're going to go to setup and maintenance, and then you'll notice that we can actually access the settings for the event, and the second option is the athlete messages. If I click on athlete messages, it will take me to a sub menu, at which point I can take and create my first message. So in order to do this, I'm going to take and click on add new. It's going to take and it's going to give me the email address, the from address. I can then enter a subject in, and from there what I can do is I can type in the race message. When I get to the bottom of my message, and notice I can also change some fonts and do different things here with the style, and I can, when I'm done, I'm going to hit update. And so just to start this off, I'm going to click on this test, and I'm going to type in this is a test, just to give you a sense of how this works. I'm going to then hit update. It is now going to take and it's going to store that message in here. So now it's pending this message. So once I get that message into the queue, I then can close this tab here. And then my next piece here is send a message. Now the first thing I want you to notice is that as a race director you can send up to 4 messages. What we don't want to do is we don't want to turn this into some kind of spamming type of thing where somebody calls this in and says that they're getting spam from Time Sports, which will then put us on a list, and it's very hard to get off the list once you get on there. And it tells me how many messages that I have sent. If I click on next, it will say, okay, select message from Email Pro. Notice that my test message is there. I can select the message that I want. I can select the email recipients, so all open events. And so if your event has, or if your race has more than one event, you can send it to all of those. In this case, this only has one event. I can send it to all of the pending confirmed waiting list or only the confirmed. And then once I do that, I can click on next. And then from there, it's going to say, I can go here. The email message says we'll send to 43 unique email addresses. Okay, and then if I want, I can say queue to send, at which point it will be queued. The way that this works is that it will send it sometime during the early morning hours, and so if you want it to go out on a certain day, we suggest you put it in there the day before, which then puts it into the queue, and then it's sent out later or early the next morning. And that's how you send your racers emails from within the Time Sports RaceManager Pro system.